Okay, of course. Yes, Musa, how do you solve this? What do you think? How many? Can you do this in 1 minute?
No, I don't know.
Find the smallest whole number between 1 and 100 that is divisible by 12. That is divisible by 12, right? And by 30, right? That's divisible by 12 and 30. So to do this one, what is the smallest number? That means that we need to find the least common multiple, right? To do this one, actually, I just write here 12 and the 30. And what are the common factors? Here, the common factor is 6 divided by 6. It is 2. And here we have 30. That is 5 divided by 2. Here we have 1. 5 divided by 5. That's equal to 1. So find the smallest whole number between 1 and 100 that is divisible by 12 and by 30. So that is, what is it? It is, so least common multiple of, what is it? 12 and 30. It is a product of all of these numbers. That's equal to 6 times 2 times 5. That's equal to 60. So the smallest number is, what is it? 60. As you see, if you divide 60 by 12, it is 5. Divide 60 by 30, it is 2, right? So another way is, which one is bigger number? 30. So just actually test the multiples of 30. 30, it's not divisible by 12. 60, yes, 60 is divisible by 30 and 12, so that is the smallest number. And how about question 2, Musa? Can you try this and try to solve this in 1 minute? Question 2. Did you get it, Musa? What did you get it?
No.
Are you simplifying like this, Musa? Each fraction, the first one, 1 plus 1 over 2. What is it? It is 3 over 2. And the second one, 1 plus 1 over 3. It is 3 plus 1. That is 4 over 3. And third one is 4 plus 1. That is 5 over 4. Dot, dot, dot. And the last one is 2014 plus 1. 2015 over 2014. Now, as you see here, the first right is 3, 3, cancel out each other. 4, 4, cancel out each other. 3, 5, 5. That continues. There's a pattern, right? The previous one is 3 over 2, 4 over 3. The previous one will be 2014 over 2013. So 2014 and 2013. So what is left here? Here we have 2015 over 2 left. Okay, which is equal to 1,007 and a half. So the answer is 1,007 and a half. Okay?
Okay.
Did you understand it?
Yes.
Good. So now, how about question 3?
The diagram shows.
Hi, teacher.
Hi, well, Daphne, welcome. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Did you forget the class or you were busy?
No, I was trying to open it. There was internet connection problems. That's why. Happened all day long. It's the first day back to school, so I think everybody was sort of like doing something on the internet.
Yeah. Okay. Today also my internet, I don't know. The 4G was so slow today. Maybe in the whole world, I think there's something wrong. I don't know. Because usually here our internet connection is very fast. But today I was struggling to open some YouTube videos or Facebook or even Instagram. There was some kind of problem today. I don't know. Anyway, sometimes it happens. Maybe there's a kind of maintenance. So definitely, Leila, welcome. We are solving some questions from SASMO questions. Okay, that's a revision. If you finish this, that is from grade 6. Okay, so what you have to do is I give you some time, maybe 2-3 minutes. You try it first and just at least tell me the idea. Then we can do this together. Now we have already solved question 1 and 2. Okay, so now we are doing question 3. And after that, today we will do revision. And next week you will have a progress test. Okay, it will be online as I told you. So question 3.
Yeah.
Definitely, can you read the question?
Okay, I'll read the question. I can't see it though. Now I can. The diagram shows a quadrant of OAB of a circle with center O and radius 7 centimeters. Given that the perimeter of the rectangle OPQR is 20 centimeters. Find the perimeter of the shared region.
Okay, you read the
P should
question.
be 20.
Okay.
Oh no, why don't we take, teacher, is it going to be always like 22 divided by 7 or are we also going to use it as 3 like P?
No, approximately. Approximately is equal to this.
No, I know, but like, is it going to be taken as 3 because most of the time it is, or in these like Olympics, they're going to take it as 22 divided by 7?
Yeah, usually 22/7 is very close to pi. 3 is not that close.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
true.
But usually, I don't know, in American books, UK books, Singaporean books, I have never seen that pi take pi as 3. But usually in Russian books, actually Russian style books or maybe Turkish books, they just ask you to take this pi as 3. But as 3 is, the error is so big, the 0.14 is a big error. But this 22/7, that is exactly 3.1428. That's quite close to the value of pi.
Teacher, before like an age, they just take P as 3 because they just want you to learn what P means rather than like, is it close to it? How to use P rather than what it actually equals to. So I think it might change in the future too.
Yeah, but after all, usually internationally, if you have to take it as a fraction, the closest fraction to pi is 22/7. Okay, your error will be very, very small. Anyway, guys, now you have 2 minutes, okay, to solve this question. And if you didn't understand, read it one more time. After that, we will discuss. Okay, time starts now. 2 minutes. And just tell me the answer, okay? Then we will discuss the solution together.
The perimeter of circle is 2p l square or just 2p l?
You mean the perimeter, that means circumference?
2p l square or just 2p l?
2 pi r.
Thank you.
Area of the circle, pi r squared. Any answer?
No, but I was close.
Teacher, I
Okay.
also need a little bit more time, then I think I can solve it.
Okay. 2 more minutes.
Thank you. $34.
34?
Yes.
Okay. Musa, 34. Okay, Musa, let's wait 1 more minutes. Ibrahim, 34. Ibrahim, how did he get 34? Ibrahim, would you like to give some feedback on your solution? Okay, I see. All right. Okay. So Musa, how did you get 34? Can you just give me some explanation?
At first, I make as equation that OP equal no OA equals 7, PA
Okay.
equal X, OP equals 7 minus X.
Okay, you are saying that this one is X, so this one is 7 minus X.
Yes.
Okay, then?
Then I found that the the perimeter of our no quadrant. Oh, and the perimeter of square is 4 times 7 minus x, and I found that x equal to.
So the perimeter is 7 minus X plus 7 minus Y and multiplied by 2, right? That's equal to 20. So from here, 14 minus X minus Y is equal to 10. Or X plus Y is equal to 4. Is that correct?
No, I had a mistake. I think it was a square.
Okay. Daphne, any answer? Did you reach that solution?
Teacher, I understood it, but like sort of I couldn't do it because I have no idea actually. I tried to do it, but something like didn't come out just.
Okay. So it's a kind of tricky question, also it looks easy, but tricky. If you just don't see 1 point, you cannot solve this. Okay, guys, now you understand the question, right? Define the perimeter of the shaded region. Shaded region is bounded by or enclosed by RB and the arc BQA and the line segment AP and the PR, right? So I can just write here, the perimeter of the shaded region is, okay, Musa, let me just delete your answers, but I need more big space. So the perimeter is of the shaded region is starting from here, RB plus BQA, that is arc, plus AP plus PR. Okay. So now, as Musa said, if AP equals X, OP should be 7 minus X. If RB equals Y, so here we have, what is it? OR should be equal to 7 minus Y, right? Now from this relationship, the perimeter is given X plus Y equals 4. Now if I substitute here, what is RB? RB equals Y plus, how about BQA? It is a quadrant, right? It is 1/4 of the, what is it? The circumference. Circumference is 2 times pi. Pi is 22/7 times R. What is R? R equals 7. Plus, how about AP? AP equals X. And how about PR? What is PR? Daphne, that question is for you. What is PR?
I know PR square.
No, no, PR.
Wait.
What is the length of PR?
22.
It is 7.
What?
You know why? That is very important point, because we know that PQ ORQP is a rectangle, right? And we know that in
Yes.
rectangles, diagonals are equal. If I draw a diagonal and also draw another diagonal, these diagonals are equal, right? This diagonal equals this diagonal. Is it correct? In every rectangle, diagonals are equal because every rectangle has 2 diagonals. Those diagonals are equal. We can prove this. Now, if I draw the second diagonal, OQ, right? That's the second diagonal. What is OQ? OQ is just the radius of the circle. That's equal to 7. Can you see that? From O to the circumference. That's a radius, right? So that OQ is equal to PR. And that's why actually PR is equal to 7. What is PR? That's equal to 7. Now, if I continue here, what is X plus Y? We have already calculated here. That's equal to 4. Here we have 4 plus 7, 7 cancels each other. 4, 4 cancels each other. Here we have 11 left, right? And the plus, what else? Here we have 7. So that is equal to 22 centimeters. So dot, 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 the perimeter of the shaded region is 22 centimeters. Okay?
Yes.
Leila, is it clear for you? Okay. Defna, did you understand it?
Yes, teacher, I understood it.
Okay, now using this knowledge, now let's try the next question. Question 4, 3 minutes. And I hope you'll get the right answer. Okay, time starts now. Just tell me your answer. Solve it and tell me your answer. Ibrahim, Any answer? No. Okay. I'm working on it. Good.
I found the answer. $5.1.
Musa, what's your answer?
5.1.
Okay. And I think also Ibrahim got the answer. I'm working on 2. Ibrahim got 2. And okay, not 2. All right, Ibrahim. How about Defna? Why it's taking so long?
Teacher, actually, I'm not sure of my answer, but I got 1.2.
Okay. Guys, here the
I don't
average
think
mass,
it's true.
the average mass of a duck and a chicken is 4. That means here, let's say this duck's mass and this one's chicken. Average mass, so it's over 2, that's equal to 4. So from here, what is D plus C? D plus is equal to 8, the first step. Second step, the duck is 1.2 kg heavier than the chicken. Find the mass of the duck. So that means that here we have duck plus duck is heavier than chicken. That means that chicken is lighter than duck, right? So that chicken's weight is, what is it? D minus 1/2. So that is equal to 8. From here to D is equal to 10.2. What is D? D equals 5.1. So dot, 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 the mass of the duck is 5.1 kg. Yes, Musa, your answer is correct. Ibrahim, not 4.6, it is 5.1. Okay, because it says the mass of the duck. All right, let's continue. How about question 5? A man traveled at 120 kilometers per hour for the first half of a 12-kilometer journey. Then he traveled at 60 kilometers per hour for the rest of his journey. What is his average speed for the whole journey? Okay, guys, you have 3 minutes. Try this. 3 is too much, but okay, no problem. 3 minutes. After 3 minutes, we'll discuss together. Okay, Ibrahim, 90 kilometers per hour. All right, let's wait for others. Ibrahim, how did you get 90? You just added and divide by 2. No, it is wrong, Ibrahim. We don't find the average distance, average speed like this, right? What is average speed? Average speed is total distance traveled over total time taken. Okay, average speed is total distance traveled and total time taken. Okay, 20 seconds left. All right, Musa, any answer?
I don't think it's correct, but 2.5.
2 point, what?
I think it's not the right.
2.5?
But I like divide. Mm, yes,
Okay,
2.5. I don't think
no, no,
it's.
no. Definite, any answer?
Teacher, I couldn't find the answer to this one.
Okay, guys, average speed is, what is it? Total distance traveled. Over total elapsed time or total time taken equals, what is the total distance traveled? A man traveled at 120 kilometers for the first half of a 12-kilometer journey, right? So we are talking about the two journey from here to here. This one is 6 kilometers. This one is 6 kilometers because the total distance is 12. So here, the total distance is 12 kilometers. And the first part, it says that then he traveled, okay, the first was 120 kilometers. The speed is, S1 is 120. And the second part is 60, right? So what is T1 plus T2? Now here we have two different times for the first part of the journey, for the second part of the journey. So that's equal to 12 over, what is time? We know the time equals distance over speed, right? The average speed. So T1 equals 6 over 120 plus, how about the second one? Second one is also total distance 6 kilometers, 6 over the distance, right? It is okay. And the second one is 60. Okay, 60. So that's equal to, now if you simplify this, 12 over 6 over 120, 1 over 20, and 6 over 60, 1 over 10. And common denominator is 20. 20 goes up. 12 times 20 over, here we have 1 plus 2, which is equal to 12 over 3 is 4. So that's equal to 80 kilometers per hour. So his average speed was 80 kilometers per hour. Okay. The average speed is total distance traveled over total time taken. We don't just add the speed, what is it, speed and divided by 2 or 3. All right. And maybe in detail I can explain why is it so, maybe in our next class. Okay, now let's try to solve more questions. Next question, let's solve this question maybe together and you will do the next question because it's a business question, I think. Amy buys an item for a 20% discount during a sale, but she still needs to pay a 5% GST, goods and services tax. In Azerbaijan, Musa, do you pay GST when you buy something?
I don't remember. No. Yes.
Yes,
No.
teacher, you do.
I don't think.
Do you pay
I don't.
GST?
Yes, teacher, you do.
How much is it?
It should be something between 0.8 to 1%.
0.8? It should be
Yes.
more.
No, I know that in electronics, especially in electronics, that's less. But in clothing items, I think it should be at least like 5% or something. Again,
Okay.
I'm not sure.
All right. Uh, All right, you can check this later. Now, I don't see this, it's kind of detail. Anyway, so usually GST, goods and services tax, when you buy something item, you just pay this tax, okay, to the government. In Malaysia, it was 6% after new prime minister came to power. Actually, they canceled this because he promised whatever you buy, you have to pay extra 6% to the government. So now, if you come to Malaysia, everywhere on the window, they just write and post something that no GST, 0% GST. Why? Because before, every time you have to pay 6%. Maybe you're buying small item, it's not a big deal. But how about if you're buying, for example, PC that is $2,000? That means that you have to pay $120 for just nothing to the government. How about if you're buying a car that is $20,000? So you have to pay $1,200 as a extra tax. Anyway, but in Malaysia, in Singapore, that is 5%. Whatever you do, you have to pay extra 5% GST. In also Thailand, it's about 6%. It's something like this. So Amy buys an item for a 20% discount during a sale, but she still needs to pay a 5% GST. She is given two options. Option A, 20% discount first, then add 5% GST. Option B, add 5% GST first, then 20% discount. Which option is cheaper for Amy, or does it not matter? Okay. I may ask you to solve this, but again, it may take time. Let me just explain and do this together. Okay, do you understand the question, right? For example, let's say I am going to buy something for $100. What is it? It is a t-shirt, let's say, very expensive t-shirt, not t-shirt. You can just say for $100, what can we buy? For $100, we can buy iPad pen. Okay, you're going to buy iPad pen for $100. Okay, now you negotiate the price. They say that, okay, I give you 20% discount. So now 20% discount. So after discount, you're going to pay $80, right? And plus now you have to pay GST, right? You have to pay GST. What is it? That is $80 plus 5% of $80, right? So which is equal to 5% of $80, which is equal to, here we have 80 and 5, 0.8, it is 4. So the t-shirt will be $84, right? And the second option, it says that first, okay, what is it? Calculate GST, and after that, make a discount. So now we have $100, right? Plus, okay, the second case is, let me just write like this. The second case is, first it is $100 plus GST, this 5%, that is $5, right? So now the price is $105. So now if you make a discount, that means that 100% of 105 minus 20%, that is 80% of 105, which is equal to 0.8. Okay, 0.8, 0.8, what is it? Anyway, 0.8 times 805. What is it? That's equal to 80. Is it? How much is it? Okay. All right. Um, Option A, 20% discount first, then add 5% GST. Okay. Option B, add 5% GST first, then 20% discount. Okay, that's a tricky question. Now I understand. Sorry.
Teacher, option B.
Yeah, in option A, let's do first option A. Okay, option A. What
It's
does it
very
say?
easy, teacher. If the money gets more, like when you put the GST in, then you will get more discount. But if you look at it the other way, when you get discount, then you will get less GST. So
No, actually here they have not 20% discount. Okay, now the item price is $80, right? Then 5% GST on what? On $100, the market price or discounted
no,
price?
like after the discounted price. That's what it's about, teacher. That's why one is before and one is after. So not like $5. It's 80.
Okay, then 5%. So it is okay. So it is 5% of 80, which is equal to $84. Okay. How about option B? Add 5% GST first, right?
Yes,
So
like
that
105, and
so
then
that
20% discount on that.
no $105, right? Minus
Yes.
20% of 105. Is it?
How
Or
much is that?
100 here? It is 100.
No, teacher. Out of 105, 20% discount.
So add 5% GST. So it is $100. Now it becomes $105. And then
Yes.
20% discount.
On $105, like from that we
Okay.
are taking.
Okay. 501. So what is the answer now? Is it the
I
same?
don't know.
Huh?
No,
It
it's
is
not the same.
0.80 times 105. So that's equal to 84 again.
Ah. It should be like that though, like it's like taking discount for 15% either way.
Yeah, which option is cheaper for Amy? But if we are not wrong, actually it doesn't matter. But it should matter.
It's like they do in the shops sales like 50% discount plus 50% percentage again. It's not 100%, but it's like 75% discount. It doesn't matter either if you say like, actually in that case it does.
Yeah, actually I think here we need to have more information. What I think here is, okay, for example, that's your shop. You are selling some kind of item. Let's say it's a kind of book, okay? That's a book. The item price is $100. All right. So this one is marked price. So that is how you record or keep data in your computer. So now you are going to pay 5% on this marked price tax to the government. So that means that even if you actually make a 20% discount, you are making discount on your item, right? Not on the tax. So now you have to pay this 5% on $100. So that is here we have $100, which is equal to $85. And the second one, now again, GST on $100, it is 105, right? So now you are making discount on 85% discount, then 20% discount. Okay, so that is 20% of $100 here. So that's equal to 20 is 85. The same thing, is it? I think it doesn't matter. Yes, you are right. But I have to think about this question. Because here, how do they calculate? We need to have a bit more information in Singapore. How do they calculate GST? Do they calculate GST on marked price? Okay, if it is so, at that time, there will be a difference. If GST on marked price, the answer will be different. Okay, I will let you know in next question. Okay, let me just learn this. How do they calculate GST? On the selling price or on marked price or tagged price? Okay, because here market price is $100, and already government tells you, okay, you are going to sell this for $100, so you are going to pay 5% GST to the government. All right, that's a little bit confusing question. Okay, next question, guys. We have 5 minutes left. Let's solve 2 questions and finish the class. All right. How many digits are there before the 50th eighth of the following number? What is it? 85, 855, 8555, 8555. So each time the number of 5 is increasing by 1, right? So how many digits are there before the 50th eighth? So if I just write like this, right, the first one we have 85, and here we have 855, right? That's the first one, the second one, and third one 8555, and here we have 85555 and dot dot dot. And how many digits are there before the 50th, right? Actually, the first one we have 1. In the second group, we have 2. Third one, we have 3, right? So here we have 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus dot dot. Is it equal to 50? I don't know. We know that if this one is, let's say the last digit is n, what is the sum of n natural numbers? That's equal to n times n plus 1 over 2. It should be less than or equal to 50. We don't know it can be equal to 50 or not. So if you solve this, here we have n times n plus 1 less than or equal to 100. Just multiply both sides by 2. So here, if n equals 10, right? 10, so it will be 11, it will be 110. It doesn't work. How about if n equals 9? So it is 9 times 10, so that's equal to 90, right? So n should be 9. All right. So that means that how many do we have here? Here we have 1 and 2 and 3 dot dot, and here we have 9, right? In the first one, we have 1 5. In the second one, we have 2 5s. In the ninth one, we have 8 5 5 dot dot. Here we have 9 9s. Okay. So if you just add, if we have 9, how many? Okay. It's a little bit number theory. Okay, no problem. Okay. So now here, if we are talking about 9 groups, also I need to add one more group, I think. So here we have 1 plus 2 plus, here we have 9, right? That's equal to 9 times 10 over, no. Why is, okay, 50. $45. Okay, so that's 45. Okay, guys, here what we are doing here is I just split this number into these groups. So we have the first group, second group, third group, and here we have 9th group. And in 9th group, we have 9 5s, right? So here until 9, how many 5s do we have? In the first one, we have 1. In the second one, we have 2. In the 9th one, we have 9. Altogether, we have 45 5s. But in the question, it says that how many digits are there before the 50th eighth? So now here, if I continue in the 10th one, here we have 8. I need 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, blah, blah, blah. But actually, we just stop here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. So here we have just 5 5s I need. Because until 9, we have 45 eighths in these digits. So the question is, how many digits? In the first one, we have 2. In the second one, we have 3. In the third one, we have blah, blah, blah. So let me just write here. In the first one, we have 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus. In the 9th one, we have 10 plus. In the last one, how many we have? 1 8 and 5 5. So here we have 6. So that's equal to, if I just write one of the 6 in front, I can just write like this: 1 plus 2 plus dot dot plus 10. And here we have, what is it? 5. So this until 9, the sum of the first n natural numbers, that's equal to 10 times 11 over 2 plus 5. So that's equal to 55, 60. So we have 60 digits before the 58. Anyway, it's good, guys. Thank you very much. Actually, also we have to solve the next question, but do we have time? As we have 5 minutes, I think let me stop here. Okay, Daphne, Musa, Ibrahim, Leila. Maybe you are back to school again. You will be busy the whole day. You have class, but still, when you have time, you need to practice some questions, especially this kind of questions. Okay, that's really interesting. As you see, practice more questions, you will see that such more questions are tricky, challenging. At the same time, it's very interesting. I don't know. Actually, I really enjoy solving these questions. Okay. So you have to practice those questions, and I will send you one test just to practice. And you are going to have similar test next week as a progress test. Okay. And that's it for today, guys. If you have any questions, please, you may ask now. If you don't have any questions, I'm going to close after 2 minutes. Musa, any question?
No.
Why no?
I understand like the in the mm, in the seventh question
You mean question
formula.
7?
Yes, this formula
Did you understand or you didn't understand?
didn't understand.
Okay, okay. Maybe
This
I will solve
formula.
this one more time. This is just the sum of natural numbers. The sum of n natural numbers. How do you calculate this? Like s is equal to 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus dot dot. If we have n natural numbers, that's equal to n times n plus 1 over 2. Why is it so? The proof is very simple. To prove this one, again, let me just write s in reverse order. Here, the biggest one is n, the second biggest one is n minus 1, and the third biggest one is n minus 2, dot, dot, and the smallest one is 1, right? Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So now if you just add side by side, s plus s is 2s, n plus 1, it is n plus 1, n minus 1 plus 2, that is also n plus 1, dot, dot, and the last one, n plus 1, is also n plus 1. But here, how many numbers do we have? 1, 2, 3, we have n numbers, right? So here, that means that here we have n plus 1. So now on the left-hand side, we have 2s. We need to find s. Divide both sides by 2. Here we have n times n plus 1 over 2. What is it? That is the sum of the first n natural numbers. So as you see here in this question, in the first one, we have 1 5. In the second one, we have 2 5s. In the third one, we have 4 or 3 5s. In the fourth one, right? In the ninth one, how many 5s do we have? So now if I want to find all together how many 5s, we need to just add these numbers, right? 1 plus 2 plus 9. So that's equal to 45. So until 9th group, actually, we have 45 5s. And after that, actually, we just get the answer. Okay, maybe one more time, I will explain this in a more bigger space, Musa. Okay, that's enough for today. Thank you very much, Musa, Daphne, Leila, and Ibrahim. I will see you next week. Okay, we have one more class, and after that, next week we have test. Guys, thank you very much. Enjoy your day. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you.